Well, good morning, everyone. It is November 25th, 2025. No, it's 2024. And
Yeah.
it's the
Whoa.
favorite time of our week, no matter what year it is, because it's Mondays with Bev and Paul. Whoa,
Are
I'm
you
pushing it.
sure? You are. Wow, you just made us lose a whole year of our
That's
lives. Good morning,
it. Time
everyone.
warp, time warp.
Yeah,
Welcome to
right.
Time Warp USA here.
Oh boy.
Well, we are in the United States here. It's called Thanksgiving week, and if you're not traveling, then that's good because you're hanging out with us. You're not part of the
Right.
millions of people shoving themselves into these little cubicles,
Oh man. Or in
going
the
to
air.
snowy places.
Yeah,
We're thankful for all that, and we're thankful to
we
be with
are.
you today. So we're going to talk about our thankfulness here. Um, and not just today or this week, but we're thankful all the time. But we really want to build on this thankful celebration and talk a little bit about that. We want to be thankful for our family here at BioTouch, which includes all of you who are joining us out there, whether
Yeah.
it's live right now or you're watching a rerun or whatever they call these things.
Agree with that.
Yeah, a replay, that's the word.
Really?
Phew, I'm having a hell of a day today. I'm,
You
I'm
are.
thankful for my hell of a day.
I'm thankful you made it.
Yeah, right. So, take a moment if you can and put a little jot in the notes there in the comments what you're thankful for or how you're thankful or what you'd like to be thankful for in the comments, whether it's BioTouch or something else in your life. And we'll just perpetuate thankfulness and talk a little bit about that. Uh, so we want to share
Okay.
this. We want to share this time, and I think we're going to start with some of the. We're going to share with that recipient that you had last week, and build on that because it's such a great story from a
Oh,
recipient who I happened to answer the phone to her, and then she came in that
yeah,
afternoon. So tell us a
I
little what
know.
happened there.
Yeah, well, I got there last Monday, and you had pointed out to me that my last appointment on that day was a new recipient, which, I knew I was going to give an orientation to her. Anyway, she came in and we had a wonderful time, and she basically was blown away because she'd found us on the Google search, her Google search, went to our website and called, and you answered and told her that I had an open slot in my last appointment, and she couldn't believe it. And she came in, gave her the orientation, and she basically told me that this is what she'd been looking for. She had tried so many things and was really having some challenges. And, we did the BioTouch session and she absolutely loved it. Well, when we went back out into the outer room, we continued to talk. And she said to me how grateful she was that she had found BioTouch. So now her plan is to take the training and she's a ex-nurse, and so she knows about taking care of it. But it just I'll tell you what happened to me because I was sitting on the other side of that desk, but I was filled with such gratefulness that I get to be the bearer of good news for people.
Right.
I sit there and I get to give the gift of BioTouch, not just in that touch in the session, but the relationship, the camaraderie, the companionship that starts to circulate between two people. And we were both just filled with so much gratefulness and love. It was amazing. What a great way to end my shift that day. I was
Yeah.
very, very thankful. Yeah.
And that brings up how she even asked, oh well, what again do
Yeah.
what do I owe you? And
I
so
know.
even though you have a
I was
whole
kind of like,
orientation, it doesn't get into people's brains that
I
we don't have a
know. And
church.
I just kind of looked at her like, huh? She goes, what do I owe you for this session? And I'm like, uh, remember, I said, oh, there we have a beautiful plaque on the wall.
We do, and let's go over that. I'm
Let's,
showing it here right
yes,
now, and I'm just going to read
yes,
it as I scroll it up. It's a big little
definitely.
sign, big little sign, whatever that
It's a big
means.
sign. Yeah, big little sign.
Why we don't charge? Because health is an inherent right for all individuals. BioTouch sessions are offered at this center solely on a donation basis. All members and administrators are volunteers. No one receives payment, tips, or other financial benefit. They are here simply out of their love and caring for others, you, the recipient. Your support of this endeavor is appreciated, tax deductible, and vital to our growth as we share BioTouch at this center and around the world. It,
Thank you for reading that.
yeah, I
It
mean, and
just
it's amazing.
reminds us why we're there, huh?
And for 35 years almost, we've run on donations and minimal fees for our class. I mean, our
Right.
fee for our class has not changed in since the time we
Oh,
started.
people are
$48 and you
blown
get a
away.
membership and a manual and a training and
Right.
I mean people are like, "Huh?" They have to hit their head. So we're grateful to do that because we have an
Yes.
incredible group of people running this organization. And then out of the goodness of heart, I mean, just last week, somebody dropped in our, sent us a check for $1,000. You know,
I
those
know.
$1,000, those $5, those dollars, that's what keeps these doors open so that we can offer this gratefully and thankfully to all of you out there, whether it's via this live stream or a session. And so let's
Right.
share some of the people that make this available to us. Let's start with just the staff. I'll go through these names. You can. That's Bruce. Bruce has been with us for a long time,
Long time.
and he comes right after work. There's Ann, and if you can understand her, is a wonderful lady. And there's Bev
I
Wood.
understand her now.
Yes. Connie,
Yep.
Connie comes in once a week. She's been with us for just about a year now.
About a year. Yep.
Yeah, Eileen comes in Thursday. She also does the meetups. Here's Lorraine. She helps out where she can. Helps me out on Fridays here at the center. There's a guy named Paul. He's been around forever. As a Suzanne. Suzanne's back from Wyoming. We're ready to see
Hey,
her at the center.
Suzanne.
Yep.
Oh, goody.
And so then here's the board. This is the board of directors. There's Kai, our cute little Kai. That's an old picture of her. And
Yeah.
she's in Illinois. There's Paul again. He's also on the board. And we have coming up next here Anne. She's our secretary on the board here and
Yep.
the vice president. And there's Bev Wood, who leads that marvelous group of people as the president of the board. And Eileen, she does most of our PR work and all those posts that go out there. So it's just an awesome group of people that make this opportunity available for us to be able to
Yep.
say, no, we don't have a set charge. Anything that you leave us is beneficial and helps us keep these doors open to offer
We are
this to all
grateful
of
for.
humanity. Through
Right.
all of that, we have certified practitioners all around the world. I was realizing, I was talking to somebody yesterday about, all the different places we have practitioners
I
around the
know.
world.
It's
And
true.
then we have instructors around the world who are teaching this. Doesn't matter whether you're in Egypt or Turkey or Germany, all those kinds of places. Then we have the gratefulness to all the participants in our classes. Besides all of our, we talked about the recipients that come into our Tucson Center, but we have all these people that have wanted to take a class, and to share it, if nothing else, just with their family, you know.
Right. That's where you start. That's where
Yeah.
you can start.
And then we're grateful and thankful for all of you out there who spend the time just to keep hearing our drone.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
you,
Uh,
you know, I mean, and we've had we're grateful for, I mean, how many people have really said they really enjoy these shows?
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. People come into the staff. I have to say, this one woman, I'd never worked with her before. She came in. Oh, Bev. Oh my gosh, it's you. I've never known a YouTube star. I'm like, They said, "Oh, you haven't met Paul yet, have you?"
So,
That was
so
fun.
it's a great way to make us YouTube stars. Just share this. We'd be grateful for
Yeah.
you to share this with more people. We now have these 20-minute shows that a wonderful woman in Nigeria, Mary, is able to take out
Oh,
1 to 1.5 minute clips, and she does 3 of them a month. And those are easy to share with people. Just
right.
go to our YouTube, our Facebook, our TikTok, and click and share that with people. And people can handle 1.5 minutes.
Yeah,
you know.
that's about it. We can say a lot in 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm amazed what she pulls out with those little
I know.
clips.
I
So
know.
that's a way that you can help us share BioTouch with humanity. And I'd have to say I'm also thankful for how after all these years we've kept it simple.
Yeah. Yes. And I think that that is one of the commitments and responsibilities of the foundation because we know how important it is to keep it simple so that everyone, whatever your station in life is, everyone can have BioTouch accessible to them. And that's really, yeah, we are so grateful that we can still say that after 35 years. So this foundation has done an amazing job as the custodians of that responsibility. I feel many times how grateful that this foundation is to actually we serve and work on behalf of humanity to get this to you. It's just fills our hearts with so much gratefulness all the time. It really does. It's a wonderful gift.
It is. And that's sort of after each session we were talking about that, how we always say thank you. And
It
people are
just
like,
comes up, doesn't
yeah,
it?
and people say, "Thank you, you worked on me." I remember that one young kid. He used to say, "How come you always say thank you?" And after one session is, "I know it's because you're zapping all my energy. You're sucking my energy, so you're saying thank you."
Oh my
Like an
gosh, thank
ET thing, right? Thank you
That's
for
funny.
taking. But
That's
no, we do.
funny.
We say thank you. And why do we say that? Because we're grateful that you've allowed us to love you.
Yeah,
And we're grateful and thankful that you're letting yourself be loved.
yeah. It just bubbles up. That relationship in BioTouch with two people, it's just the natural thing that flows out of us. And every time we say, "Gosh, thank you" to a recipient, that's just so from the heart, isn't it? I mean, I never even think about it, but that's what we all say. It just kind of innate in us. And just what Paul just said, we're grateful that you are in our presence. You allowed yourself to be loved and feel safe in that session and allowed yourself to start to open up. Boy, talk about being grateful on a journey of self awareness. That's what really opens up with BioTouch. You find yourself, it's those unlimited possibilities that begin to come into our awareness. Oh, this doesn't really have to be this way. I have a choice.
Right.
Grateful and thankful for the choices that we can make to improve the quality of our lives. This is the whole foundation of BioTouch, you know?
And that,
Bodies get better, but all that other
yeah.
stuff happens too.
And that's sort of that our logo, the butterfly with the hands around the world. How grateful we
Right.
are that we
Yes.
can bring a little bit of joy, of hope, of love to all people on the planet, regardless of belief system, political beliefs, social economic status, wherever you live on the
Religion.
world, because we're all, as I say, bozos on the boat. We're all on this planet together.
I
And
actually used that the other day with somebody. She looked at me like, bozos on the boat. Well, I said, yeah, that's what Paul says.
because we all have this body, and this healing mechanism within each of us, and just taking that index and middle finger to lightly touch another human being or allow yourself to be touched right there on the skin,
Yeah.
zappo, it's just the sparks, the fire.
Body knows.
Yeah, and you can't get a fireworks show better than that. It's just light and beauty and colors and whatever you
Talk,
want to have
whatever
experience.
you want it to be.
Yeah.
Talk about the body is grateful for that touch, isn't it?
Oh, very much. I mean, I
Body
remember.
is thankful. I always think of when you start to practice biotouch and those two fingers are touching certain points on the body, that the body is saying, "Oh my gosh, thank you. I know what to do with this."
Right.
Yeah, it's always a thankfulness
So
present.
let's be grateful together. Let's take these simple technique. 30 seconds out of your day, you can do the greeting on someone, they can do it on you. There's a gratefulness just in that greeting. And let's
Yeah,
really try to really bring this logo of ours, this world of touch together, a chain that shall go on indefinitely. And
yeah.
we're going to have a workshop. What is it, next week? Yeah, on learning.
On the
Fifth.
5th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a week from this
Wow.
Thursday, and we're going to have.
Crazy.
Let me share it here. Uh, Michelle Steiner. She's going to talk about learning disabilities. I was talking to her, very fun lady and very knowledgeable about that. And then we'll teach just a couple
Yeah,
of sets of points on how
I
you can
know.
help people that might be experiencing learning disabilities. And then we have that weekend, our wonderful Eileen is going to teach an in-person class here in Tucson. So if you're interested in that, go to our website and sign up for that. So there's numerous ways to learn BioTouch, let alone just going to our website, downloading the first 10 pages of the greeting, and
Yeah,
just practicing it. Just
right.
take two fingers right now, the index and middle finger. If you got somebody next to you, touch them. If not, just touch yourself while you're thinking of somebody in your life, either alive, passed on to the other realms, and be grateful. Be grateful that we're here and that we can share the loving touch that we call BioTouch. Bev, thank you.
Thank you. And I am very thankful for us doing the show every Monday and everybody that tunes in. We're very grateful to you. Yeah.
We sure are. See you all next week. It'll be December
Have a
by
great
then.
Thanksgiving.
Yes. Take care, everybody. Somewhere in here. There we go.
Days in and daytime is all about feeling pressure with the pain, in sunshine or in the rain. Living is a place in mind, giving is being kind. When the pain is too much, what we need is BioTouch. When I'm touching you, you are touching me. It's a simple thing to do and a natural way to be.